Oh, it's 41 degrees right now. That's cold as hell.
Cold as hell.
Well, you know,
Cold as hell.
the 9th level of hell or whatever that's called. It's
I'm
ice.
still wearing a t-shirt today. It's alright.
You're indoors, aren't you?
I was outdoors earlier.
And you were wearing a t-shirt?
Yeah.
What were you doing outside?
Getting mail.
Stuff.
Wait, why did you guys just let him answer?
Shut up, Arvinder.
Wait, so what were you doing?
Getting Popeyes.
Oh, damn it.
In Popeyes.
Yeah, because I was over at my friend Lawrence's house, and then yesterday night, because I slept over, like our friend Zeke was like, "Yo, I really want some Popeyes right now," and like it was already like past. It was today already. It's just way too early for that, and we already ate. So we forgot about it. And then today, it was around dinner time, and then one of them was like, "Yo, it's time to order Domino's." And everyone else was like, "Why are you ordering Domino's?" And he's like, "Well, I guess we don't have to." I was like, "Didn't Zeke want Popeyes?" And he's like on a different floor, and he suddenly shouts up, "Yes, Popeyes!" Like just in the most ridiculous tone you could think of. So we went to Popeyes.
So you got in a car and then went to Popeyes.
Yeah.
So
The
all
inside
you
of
had
the car was as cold as the outside, dude.
what? But then you can just like touch other people for warmth.
Dude.
That's
So
what
remember
you
when I
do,
said you were on
Arvinder.
Grindr? Like, I wasn't
Normal
joking.
people
You
don't
know
do
what? It's
that.
all right. That's not always what people do, Arvinder.
I'm saying you could.
Yeah.
In that situation, you probably should. You don't want to like die or something.
I mean, I have turtle mode, dude. Remember?
You just get in.
I put my arms in my sleeves.
You just get in yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
Speaking of Popeyes,
All
remember
right.
that one time we said we were gonna go to Popeyes and then went to Popeyes and then didn't get anything from Popeyes and ended up going to like shitty Little Caesars or something,
Wait, really?
and it was really bad.
Crazy sticks.
Oh my god, crazy bread. It was just bread. The only thing crazy about it was that it wasn't anything interesting at all.
I remember
Yeah,
this
I remember
conversation.
that
Yeah.
because I was the one driving, and I didn't even want any of that crap. So all I did was pretty much drive in circles because you guys couldn't decide.
But that's what you're for, right, Arvinder?
All right, now that's messed up.
Yeah.
Like what I
Yeah.
said. Like what I said with touching people. That's all right.
Speaking of pizza, the pizza around here kind of sucks.
What?
What?
There's this place right near my job, and we went there the other day because people were like, "Oh, it's pretty good." I got buffalo chicken from there, and it was just like really bad.
What do you just want? Pizza City Buffalo?
No, it was like actually really bad. Like so if you go across to New York, the other office has really good pizza there. The one here isn't that good, but it's like you can eat it. And then this place, which is like just independent, was like really bad. And there's this place down the road from my apartment that's actually kind of good, but like that's not near work. So why is the average pizza quality kind of low?
Well, I mean, when you're
Well, you
comparing
tried
to
two,
New York,
Yeah,
and
The
you only
closer
like
it is
tried
to
two.
you, the worse it is. I think there's like a causation there. Just
damn,
That means you're just making the pizza worse.
it's fucked up.
What if like no matter what how good the pizza was, every time you walked in,
it just got shitty.
No, dude. Also, they had a Philly cheesesteak pizza. I
Don't do that
regret
to yourself.
having it.
no, it's not the worst.
It was a mistake.
I've had that before.
You know those little cheese squares you can get in like the supermarket?
Okay.
Like little individual cheeses, right?
Yeah, hold on. Well, there's an emergency happening right now, though.
Okay. Oh. Alright. So it was those basically just on the pizza.
Wait, that's not at all what the one I had looked like.
Yeah, that was really sad.
All right. Well, apparently there's actually a really, really good pizza place that's like 2 minutes away from my house.
They're also here, but it's sit down. And it only opens at like 6 p.m. So like I don't want to do that.
It's
6
only sit down. There's no delivery.
I don't think so.
Or
It's like a
takeout?
Or
fancy
pickup?
it's
Yeah.
a fancy pizza place.
Did you
Yeah.
try?
No, because it fucking opens at 6 p.m. and it's a sit down place.
Wait, why is you're saying 6 p.m. like it's in the middle of the night? I don't. What do you mean?
Well, the big thing is that it's a sit down place. Like I don't want to sit down.
But I'm saying you can try and see. Like remember what was that place? Papa Grande Grill.
What
That
about-
place was a sit down place that had all the delivery stuff. So
no, but
try.
it's only open for 4 hours, dude.
But
Pretty-
6 p.m.
It's also right down the street, so delivery's kind of stupid.
So pick it up.
I don't think you can.
All right. Well, welcome to the LuckerDogsCast. These fucks are here with me. I'm Arvinder.
Wait,
I
was
actually
that
forgot
our
we were-
opener?
I
Yeah.
actually
Can you just
forgot
like
we were
cut it
doing
all?
that.
That was awful.
This
Like we
guy,
just talked about pizza and Popeyes, dude. Like we're not even getting paid for this. Come on.
the one who's complaining about our bad content is Ray. Lucas is the asshole who won't get the pizza, and then the one remaining is BeomHe.
Yeah.
I can point out this was also basically my fault.
It was your fault. So in the end, you suck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah, I
of
do.
pizza, I mean, not pizza, but food. Last week I went to ShopRite and got a whole bunch of frozen food, so I've just been eating frozen food this whole week. Who's typing?
Someone's clicking on something.
Anyway, I went to ShopRite last week. We're just,
And
gonna,
now someone's fucking with you.
we're just gonna do this now. So, alright, so I went to ShopRite and got some stuff. And I've been
Yes.
eating that all week for lunch and dinner, but mostly dinner because of work.
Yo, what'd you get, man?
Shitty stuff. Like, I feel really bad now. The
No,
point,
just tell me.
like, Hot Pockets and stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. And also taquitos, but, like, they're
Wait,
the
those
worst.
are great.
No. So, let me explain. Also, I got burritos, but they're these little tiny burritos. Anyway, so what happens is I eat 2 burritos, and I'm like, man, I'm not full at all. So then I'll have, like, some taquitos, and then I'm like, man, that was really greasy, but I'm still hungry because it wasn't that filling, it was just fucking greasy. And then, like, I have some yogurt, because I got some yogurt also, and now I'm out of yogurt, so all I have is, like, greasy shit to eat, and it's really disgusting. I feel
Nice,
really bad.
dude.
well, I don't think you should be eating like taquitos to fill you up.
Or just ever. I'm never going to eat them again.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're really gross.
All right, well, other than the fact that you got a ton of shitty food, apparently for some dumb reason, what else did you do this week?
Not leave the house today.
Other than,
Yo, good job.
well, you had an entire week of leaving the house.
Yeah, I went to work and stuff.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, well then, if you think of something, please interrupt.
I asked you guys to get Tabletop Simulator 4-pack, but no one was interested.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you try and sell it right now? Like,
Okay.
sell it to us.
Well, I'm not the sales, but the Steam is where you buy it from.
Yeah, but you're the one who wants us to get it, so you gotta try and like
Yeah.
tell us what's good about it.
So you know how the best part of being in Duke was the board games?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can do that now.
So you know how I hated the board games?
Well, yeah, but
What?
there's
you,
more.
You love Monopoly though.
Well, the
Yeah.
Monopoly is different.
No, so the thing is, that has, like, unlimited board games. It has Monopoly, it has fucking, like, Super Fight. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's basically just, like, you draw random cards and have to argue who wins a fight. I don't know, but whatever. Point
Sort
is,
of like apples to apples. So like a shittier version of Cards Against Humanity.
kinda.
I like
know.
I like where that went, you know? Like
Yeah.
there's
So
probably
wait-
people nowadays that actually think that.
But
So what is this actually called?
Tabletop Simulator. So basically, it's just like you can make any tabletop thing in there. And people
So-
have done that.
So
What do
you're
you mean
telling
on a
me
tabletop thing?
Like, games.
So you're telling me this is some shit where people make the shitty games.
Yeah,
It doesn't just come with those games.
yeah.
So this is all fan-made crap.
I think so. But I mean, how hard is it to make a fucking board game? Like, how are you gonna fuck that up?
Monopoly is kind of complicated.
Not really, dude.
All right, so why don't you go make Monopoly then?
Why would I do that? Somebody's
Ooh,
already done
shit.
it.
All right, have they really?
Yeah.
All right. While you continue talking, let me look at the Steam Workshop for Monopoly.
Fucking.
Yo, wait, so tabletop simulator, do we all need it to play?
I think so.
Well,
Which
that's
is
not worth it. It's freaking $20.
well, that's why there's the 4-pack, so it's $60, so 15.
Oh, it's so
Alright,
but
worth
it's
it now.
Oh, also they have. You remember that game where you were like a duke and a spy and shit?
Yeah.
They
that-
have-
Coup?
Yeah, coup.
I am
They-
gonna
like
say though, on a scale of like 1 to 10, its price is how not worth it is.
Seeing as the workshop is actually pretty active, we can actually get a lot of games out of this.
Yeah,
But
seriously.
whether or not those games will be good,
No, I've seen people play them and they're good. And you can flip the table when you're angry.
Oh yeah. The video is like displaying this.
all right, how about this?
Wait, BeomHe can never be allowed to play.
What?
Because then
He
you
would
just
definitely
flip
flip the table like with no provocation.
No, what? What are you talking about?
the table. Also, you can throw people's cards off the table.
Oh really?
So,
Yeah, all right. So I would be down to pitch in the 15 for this on the condition that you guys learn how to play mahjong and play around with me.
here, how about this? Let's say this game goes on sale for 50% of its price right now, then I will get it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So why don't you ask for a sale and then we'll get it?
All right.
You really think this is going to be on Steam sale?
I mean, everything.
Oh yeah, the autumn sale's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Is that part of our news items or not?
No.
Okay, then we can talk about it now. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, if you want.
No, I'm just mentioning that it's coming up. That was it.
Yeah, I thought you had like some games in mind that you knew were gonna be on sale.
I don't know. What do you guys think is going to be on sale?
Everything.
Sakura
usually?
Clicker?
That's a free game. It's already
Wait,
free.
it is?
Yeah, but
Sakura Clicker?
the school uniform pack though.
Wait, that's a free game?
Sakura Clicker is a free game, yes.
Give me a second. Gotta do something.
Don't start playing Sakura Clicker, please.
Oh god. Endless clicking.
I do not want to hear that clicking in the entire video.
No, I'm just gonna download it for now.
Alright. Can I remove you from this chat if you start doing that? Yeah, I'm the one who started this call, so I guess I have the power, right?
I'm not gonna play it now. Don't worry.
Alright. What is the actual series that's based on? The Sakura Clicker thing?
I don't fucking know.
Sakura Spirit?
Sakura Spirit. There you go.
No, that was just a guess. Don't. I totally didn't know that off the top of my head. Like, don't accuse me of that, dude.
Alright, well, the only other search or like returns are Sakura Swim Club or Sakura Spirit. And then
Which could be related.
But there's also Sakura Angels, so I'm sure
There's some pretty funny recommendations on this, though. How do I hide that I ever played this from my Steam profile? Like all the women I know, they cringe and scream when I approach them. The level of realism of modern games is all too stunning. I'm not ready for this new generation. Disappoint Your Father Simulator. Finally, a game I can play with one hand.
Well, Sakura Spirit does have very positive reviews on here, so that means it must be a really good game, right?
Oh, Arvinder.
There's like a billion reviews that are just
What?
like by far the fastest and easiest way to disappoint your parents.
What is it, Lucas?
I remembered. I saw a thing. PS4 is gonna have a PS2 emulator
That
or
is
something.
yes. Don't worry, that is in the news stuff.
No, but it's also included in things we did this week because you were like, "I'm gonna buy a PS4 for no reason." Now you have a reason.
I already have a reason.
What is
You're
that?
the one who told me that there's no reason.
Well, now there is a reason.
All right. Well, before you told me that before this happened, there was no reason. I'm saying before I had a reason. Before this happened.
Wait, you can like time travel?
Yes.
You like knew in advance? That's pretty cool, man.
Arbiter knows everything in advance.
What's gonna happen next week?
I'm gonna get a
Thanksgiving?
PS4.
You're gonna get a PS4 next week?
Yeah, that's next week. Because right now it's still Saturday. It hasn't gone into the next week yet.
Oh.
So there you go. I can tell you the future. And then I'll be getting Bloodborne, finally.
Yay.
And also...
by the way, also news, Dark Souls 3 is the last Souls game.
Okay, are you just looking at
No.
the new stuff? Because
No.
that's literally on the news too.
Literally on the news.
Literally on the news, not figuratively. Alright, well, other than, since we got Lucas out of the way with his doing nothing,
Hey, wait a minute, man.
what did you do this week, BeomHe?
Let's see. I went to work.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I went to classes,
Uh-huh.
and that's about it.
That's it? What, did you play anything? Or were you, too busy doing whatever your stuff is?
Dude, I've been playing like older games now.
Like
I don't
what?
know why.
Like
Resident
what?
Evil.
Resident Evil 4, and
Okay.
then fucking Diablo 2.
Diablo 2?
Yeah, dude.
What the? Why are you
all
playing
the way
Diablo 2?
back to fucking 2003?
Well, what made you want to play Diablo 2?
I don't know. I
What's-
just saw it, and then like, oh,
So what's enticing about Diablo 2 that isn't in the third one?
you know, actual gameplay.
What? All right, explain what you mean by that.
I don't mean anything by that.
Because like at this point, they fixed a lot of the
Right.
problems with Diablo 3, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't have the newest expansion,
Oh,
and I
okay.
don't feel like buying it.
All right, that makes more sense. Well, other than that, you do anything else?
No.
All right then.
You know what
Ray? Oh wait. Oh, you're interrupting it now. All right, go. What
I played like 10 hours of Afterbirth.
How was that?
I don't know. I died a lot.
Anything interesting?
No.
Nothing at all. I mean, you play 10 hours of a game. Usually something comes out of that.
I died a lot.
Regret?
Good
What am I
time
doing with my
killer.
life?
All right. Well, if that's at least it's something. All right, Ray.
Yeah.
What did you do?
You're typing again.
Yeah. So this week I typed because I have a job that involves a laptop.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah. Hey, Lucas, good job. Yo, internet knuckle touch.
Okay. Well, other than typing, what else did you do?
Let's see. Today I played the
Your mother?
Pokemon tabletop game with my friends back home here.
Like the card game?
No. The table. So you know Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Yeah.
somebody, like, and by somebody I mean a group of very dedicated people, created like a Pokemon D20 game that's like,
Oh,
it has a very supportive community, and it's been like updated for every generation.
All right.
So like, the thing is that about this tabletop game, it's like, you ever read like the Pokemon special manga?
Pokemon. No, I've only read the Adventures one.
No, sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah, you know, like where all the characters are named after the colors of the games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you know how like there was crazy shit, like people running alongside their Pokemon and Yellow being like a weird channeler person, all that jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, spoilers, by the way, sorry. Whatever. I mean, that was like years ago now, right?
I mean, that's like over a decade old.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's still ongoing.
Right, right.
But anyways, that point is that basically, like, they took all of the stuff you would think is logically possible and just, like, put it in an actual, like, tabletop game. So, like, the trainer classes have stuff like, besides being, like, a regular good ace trainer or, like, a good, like, a commander type, you can be, like, you can be a jerk, like Team Rocket, and, like, make your Pokemon fight better by whipping them and inflicting injuries.
All right.
You can, like, fight alongside your Pokemon if you're a martial artist. Or,
Wait a second.
Dude, that's great.
yeah, make your own dance type moves, like freaking Swords Dance or Dragon Dance if you're like a dancer, and then teach them to your Pokemon.
All right.
Let's see what else. They had the psychics are actually psychic, and you can actually curse people as a hex maniac.
That seems unfair.
Well, these aren't like applicable skills for league battles. There's like a sort of, you can have a universe where if you're traveling through the wilds, that's actually a dangerous thing that might kill a 10-year-old sort of thing.
All right. So you got to protect the kids?
Yeah, you know, it's just like,
Mamoru.
you can play it regular Pokemon, or you can play it like everyone always wanted Pokemon with a slight like tinge of realism, and you got that. Like Team Rocket actually having guns and trying to shoot people, stuff like that.
So let's say you beat the Team Rocket guy, and he's like, well, I don't care that you beat me, and he just pulls out a gun.
Well, then you gotta beat the crap out of him before he kills you with a gun. Or like put him to sleep with hypnosis or something.
All right. Just carry some good Pokemon?
Yeah, basically.
What's like the encounter stuff for like the wild Pokemon? Is it...
There's like they made a Pokedex that has individual stat blocks for every single
my
Pokemon.
God.
Okay, all right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah, and then luckily, because it'd be freaking impossible to like take the time to make a unique encounter every time, there's like online generators for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just make the people, but like, you know, using this system, you could actually fight like, you know, like in the anime, Team Rocket always had those weird contraptions that Pikachu blew up every time.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to, you could like stat those and then actually fight them.
Okay. What about like the legendary Pokemon?
Oh, so they're in the game, and if you want to use them, generally speaking, you can use a boss template, so they just move more times and like have a different number of HP bars in general.
Mm-hmm.
There's an expansion book for if you wanted to treat legendary Pokemon like the gods of a Pokemon universe, and it just becomes like they're basically like D&D level deities that you'd like pray to and shit.
All right.
But that's like, you know, that's depending on the setting.
Mm-hmm.
Except
So you
Arceus.
can-
I guess Arceus is always on that tier.
Well, I don't know. I never got that far into the Pokemon Adventure stuff to see when Arceus showed up.
I don't know if he has.
Because, like, I don't know, it probably did. Showed up
Yeah.
in the anime.
That's true.
Because, like, the legendaries in the earlier part were kind of just treated as, like, really strong Pokemon and not necessarily, like,
Yeah.
something impossible to take down.
Yeah. What generation was Arceus again? 4 or 5?
Fourth? That was
Fourth?
four. Yeah.
Yeah, I think... I'm not sure if he ever showed up then. Because I read all the way up to 5th generation. Or maybe I just forgot it. It was a while ago, dude. Yeah, I should reread the whole thing.
Oh, that's a lot.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a really bad idea.
Like,
I might reread starting from Gen 5 because I never got to finish it.
yeah, that's a better idea. I had a hard time after finishing the Gen 1 stuff. 'Cause I was, like, kind of bored. Or maybe it was more like, I was like, man, I'm too old for this shit at this point.
That's fair.
Nonsense.
But at the same time, I still want to play Yokai Watch right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that's Nintendo's amazing marketing or just you, but yeah.
it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
At least I'm not like watching the anime.
That's true.
all. But
I heard the anime got better.
the Pokemon anime
Yeah.
or the Yokai Watch anime.
Pokemon anime.
Like it is currently getting better right now.
Well, Gen 5 had Team Rocket be inexplicably competent, which was interesting. And I'm not sure about the current generation. I think it's like, okay.
All right. Well, all I know is that in the American version, Ash sounds like older. Although I don't think he acts
He's
any
actually older.
Yeah,
He
like
sounds like a smoker.
yeah, a little bit.
He's got the rasp going.
Maybe they should just get like but I don't know. I guess it's hard for like actual guys to do that kind of voice nowadays. Because usually it's mostly done by like women. Because like remember Alphonse in the original series?
Yeah.
That was done by an actual kid who was around that same age.
Yeah,
but when Brotherhood came out, he was like an adult, so he couldn't do that voice at all, and they just had to replace him with one of the normal anime female voice actors who does that voice. So is that it, Ray? Anything else?
Let's see. Did that. Drove 3 hours again. That's like.
Wait, so what do you do to like get that time to pass?
A lot of music, like a Toho remix of every single Toho song there is, basically.
Nice.
And then
That's why I
shuffle
listen
that.
to work.
Huh?
That's why I listen at work.
Really?
Yo,
Toho?
if I could get away with it, I would.
Are you not allowed to just like listen to anything? Or oh damn.
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? That's like Nazi, dude.
That's just how it is.
I wouldn't survive at my job without being able to listen to stuff because like it's always really noisy and there's one dude that coughs all the time
Oh, really?
and like I need to be able to focus. I don't know.
Do you have a lot of people around you at work?
No.
Maybe, I don't know. I guess then it's a lot easier.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
So you guys want to know what I did?
No.
No.
Wait, you did something?
Not really, but I'll
Yeah,
just
so
talk
no.
about it.
Nope.
Alright, So I so I finished Arkham Knight, and
Oh, it
that
actually ran for you?
well, no, yeah, it was running. It was just running poorly. Like I said, once I set it to the 30
was
FPS. Once I set it to the 30 FPS stuff, it was pretty fine for the most part. Only like at random times I would be in the Batmobile and like maybe I'm going too fast or something, and then it would like go down to like 10 frames per second for like a couple of seconds. But other than that, that's a pretty good game. Although the problem with it is that it has like a pretty good story, but all the gameplay stuff with the story stuff is not very good. Cause like the game ends with pretty much like well, I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but not really, because fucking who cares? There's no like big gameplay moment at the end of the game. It just kind of you just kind of have like a interactable cutscene type of thing, and then the game just ends. Was anyone even listening to me
What
talk?
game were you talking about again?
Batman Arkham Knight?
See, that's why I don't care.
Yo, you hate on
Oh,
Batman?
I'm not a huge comic person, Like, I think they're cool in general. I'm just not usually into.
Well, the thing about the Batman, the Arkham games, is that they're not just like good like comic book games. They're like actually good games.
Oh, I see.
To the point like they've made what a lot of games nowadays do different with especially the combat stuff that they did, where pretty much and like
That was the worst explanation ever. So basically, the combat was so good, everybody tried to emulate it after it came out.
see now he wasn't even listening, so it didn't even matter if I explained it good.
Damn.
Yeah, but I heard Lucas's explanation and understood it, so clearly you're just doing it wrong.
No, it's not me. But
You know what
but
else
that
isn't you?
what?
Donald Trump.
I thought you were just gonna not say anything.
No. Yo, okay, so we were watching like I don't know, I think it was we were at Popeyes and we were watching like NCIS or something like that, and like it was just awful. It was like, I don't know if that was the show, but it was something that had a spin-off in Miami, and we were watching the Miami spin-off. And it's just like the dialogue was so bad. Like one guy breaks into like the suspect's house, and the suspect is just like holding up an assault rifle to him. He's like, I could shoot you right now for invading my house. And the guy turns around and he's like, I'm not facing you can't shoot me. And they walk around his room for like a solid 2 minutes while he's just facing away from, and like they're having this totally serious conversation as they walk around the room while the guy is trying to circle so he's still not facing him, and like the guy with the gun is trying to get him to face him and shoot him. And then eventually like the other like cop person, because they always work in pairs, is just like climbs up to the second floor window, points a pistol, and it's like, all right, stop this guy.
Wait. Why can't you shoot someone if their back is turned?
I don't know. That's what they said in the show. Remember when I said this show's dumb?
You know how like in a duel
Usually-
you have to face the person?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
it's like the original one's not that bad.
yeah, spin-offs though. But like they're in the docks later, right? Like they caught up to like this gobbledygook, and then they're like, you and your toupee aren't going anywhere, are you? And then he says, why does everyone think it's a toupee? And then at that, glorious dialogue moment, a boat explodes in the background that's like critical to the plot. And it's like, all right, so you chose to associate a decently important moment with him saying, why does everyone think it's a toupee?
So it's not a toupee.
Good question. Not revealed.
All right. Well, keep watching.
No, we left. So we were on camera. We were all watching this while we were eating, and like every once in a while, there would be a lull in the action. We'd all ask each other, "Why are we even watching this?" And a commercial break came on. And I saw no one was leaving, even though we finished. I was like, "Guys, we have to leave. We can't just keep watching this."
I mean, clearly it was working. They had you hooked in.
Yeah, luckily I wasn't biting. We left.
The only reason you probably just got distracted. That was all.
Commercials came on.
Exactly. So it's not the show's fault.
Dude.
It's the commercials. The show's just good. You're just bad.
Oh,
But you know what?
shit.
It's good to train yourself not to rubberneck, like when a disaster like that show comes on. Because then when you're driving down the highway, you won't be one of those people that holds up traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right.
So wait a minute.
What?
Wait, no, you were gonna say something. Continue.
No, don't worry. I was just going to say stupid shit.
Well, so was I.
All right, then you say it first.
I was just gonna go back to what we were talking about before. Isn't Toho like not a good thing to listen to at work?
I'm
What?
not listening to it at work.
No,
Wait, is BeomHe
like,
listening to it?
BeomHe.
at work?
Yeah, because
Wait,
like,
really?
isn't it sort of like hyper and like fucking, you know what I mean, right? Like,
No, we don't.
distracting.
Wait, and you were giving me crap about?
Distracting.
Distracting. And,
I mean,
and, like,
I don't
EDM
understand.
Isn't?
Huh?
Music in general would be distracting, right? What makes Toho particularly distracting is the question here. What do you consider super distracting about it?
Isn't it like super like high tempo, like
The like later boss themes usually are. Usually the stage themes early on and even the early boss themes are still a little bit more mellow.
I don't know, I feel like high tempo just like distracts me.
So what do you listen to?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, no. 'Cause we got to figure out what you we got to figure out what you can work with.
No, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
So, but that's not distracting.
Not at all.
The fact that your like ears are vibrating from all that crap. That's
No,
not distracting.
The best part.
I'm working.
I'm getting a little confused here.
No, dude, it's just the tempo.
It's just the tempo.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the only.
very, very slow.
Well, I mean, dubstep is effectively 70, right? So like, it's really slow.
So
Wait, dubstep's been around for 70 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BPM, man.
I guess that explains why it's so slow. I mean, it'll probably get even slower in the next 10 years, right?
Like it's progressively slower.
Yeah.
Oh, so speaking of things aging and also getting slower, and coding, because that's related to like a few of our jobs. So today I was reading through like comments for like this one really, really shitty like file, which would just like mess up stuff in your system. And somebody suggested to redefine true, like the word true, as true until like a certain date passes. And then every single day after that day passes, there's a slightly increasing chance that the keyword true will evaluate to false instead.
Dude, perfect idea.
Yeah, so it's like a rand times 100 times like a current date minus that day, something like that. And then like,
Programmer of the year.
yeah, so like everything works fine until like you can set this day like, maybe 2 years into the future. And then like at that day, starting from that day, like you'll get like a 0.00001% chance of like your program just randomly saying that true is false instead. But then each day that progresses, the chance goes up very slightly until eventually you have like 1% of every true statement being false instead. It just keeps building up until someone finally realizes something's wrong.
It's like debugging hard mode.
Yeah, and it's like, it's insidious too, At first you're thinking, oh, is there something wrong with my code? And later on you're thinking, maybe it's a race condition. And then finally you're just like, oh God, what is this?
So wait, I missed the beginning part. What was where did this come from?
Oh, let's see. I wonder if I still have that file on here. It's basically this thing called this guy made a joke file called preprocessor.h. It's just a header file for C code that, by the way, viewers, if you're not really into the whole computer science thing, you might want to skip to Arvinder, can you add like an annotation here for like when we start talking about other stuff?
Yo, that seems like a lot of work.
No, just do one annotation. Come on, it'll be really cool. It's like I'm breaking the fourth wall.
All right.
Please.
If I remember to.
I'll remind you immediately after we finish recording.
Well, that's not going to remind me.
No. Also, you'll look really dumb now if it doesn't happen.
Well, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with me looking dumb. I do that to myself all the time.
Fair enough.
But,
so anyways, preprocessor.h basically is just like a whole bunch of really dumb stuff. It was like one of them was define m_pi as a float that's just 3.2, and then redefine floor as ceiling. And then eventually got to the point where it was like redefine if x as if x and rand. Basically, random is like less than 0.99 times rand max. So it's like you have a 1% chance of an if statement failing. It was just stuff like that. So like as it went on, people kept like tossing in weirder stuff, like a code that made true be false specifically on like lines divisible by 15, like the line number.
Wait,
so
why does this exist?
Because people can. Like, just imagine slipping this into someone's like build without them noticing. And like the one thing you'd never think to debug was the make file. You wouldn't just look in there and be like, "What is this?" Especially if like you had a large enough system. So if someone had that idea and they made like this really small H file that just messed things up, and over time all the sadists just added to it and it became like this hideous monstrosity.
So pretty much, if you feel like being an asshole, here's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Good to remember.
Here's another thing to point out there. Another reason why C is like shitty.
Because you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in college anymore, so we kind of missed the bus on that one, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so is the annotation over? Are we back to the normal now?
Hey, here, I'll give you like a big audio blip so that like you know exactly where like it ends and we start talking about our stuff. Ready? Bleep!
All right, thanks.
Yeah, see, it was just like sandwiched by some
leave
silence.
Leave that in.
Well, we'll see, because the point is, I'm going to have to do all of that after I upload it, which means I'll have to remember to do it when it's already up.
Oh, you'll remember.
We'll remind you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hold you guys to that and see if you actually remind me.
Hey, Arvinder.
What?
Do that thing.
What thing?
That was fast.
The thing that you were just talking about, that you wanted to be reminded of.
Start the new section?
Wait, that's not what it was.
Did we all talk about our weeks already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shashank didn't talk about his week
Well,
yet.
Shashank's not here to like talk for 50 minutes about nothing, so
True.
we can actually move on. I don't know what he's doing today.
Oh, wait,
Right.
is Shashank actually like moving to Minneapolis?
Yes.
Yes.
Wasn't he like living with Simon or something?
Yes.
How's that gonna like...
That's what I said.
Did you get an answer?
No.
No. So did Simon just get like dunked on?
Probably. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he can't back out of the lease.
It's on him.
Yeah.
I could totally
I don't know if
see Shashank
Simon
being
is-
the type of person who just pay the lease even though he's not there just because
No.
it's too much trouble to figure
No,
it out.
he wouldn't do that, because that's about the money. Then it's important for Simon, you know.
No, not Simon. I said Shashank.
Oh, but then Simon would be like, why you can't not do that.
Wait, hold on. I think
Yeah,
we're
you guys
confused
are
here.
misunderstanding.
Okay. All right.
I'm saying I think Shashank would continue paying
Oh.
like rent just to avoid the hassle.
Well, that he has to now at this point, because he's like, what else is he gonna do?
He can get someone else to
Sublet.
stand in.
Nah, who's gonna come in?
You.
Whoever else wants to live with Simon.
No one.
Do it.
But I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Why would I want to do that?
You can be closer to New York, so then when you drive up and drive back, it won't be as far.
I don't drive to
That's
New
really
York
good.
like
Yeah,
ever.
damn.
The only time I did it was months ago, and I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon again.
Damn.
Now we can talk about how Dark Souls 3 might be the last game in the series.
We're moving on to news now?
Yeah.
But Shashank hasn't talked about his week yet.
You can't just say that again.
So, guys, who's going to talk about Shashank's week for him?
I'll do it.
All
I
right.
go.
He didn't do anything.
Wait, you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But he always has something to say.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna message him right now.
All right, if he answers, we'll bring this back up. But in the meantime, Dark Souls 3 might be the last game in the series.
Wait, are we moving on to the news already? Shashank didn't talk about what he did this
Wait.
week.
All right, so freaking Miyazaki.
Oh, wait, I got a response from him. We gotta listen to it now.
Wait, did you actually?
Yeah, he said nothing. Oh, wait, he's at a concert right now.
What the hell?
Remember when I said nothing?
At least, I guess you were right.
Here we go. I ate ramen and pho earlier.
All right.
I think that. Dragon Force, really?
Why? They what?
Wait, what's Dragon Force?
The Through the Fire and Flames.
Fire and the
Oh, yeah, that one song.
Yeah, why? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yo, I listened to that.
I didn't know they like existed anymore. They're really bad live also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they are.
They're called Studio Force because like they're
Oh.
Is it just like too
You were
hard?
supposed to finish your because, dude.
No,
What?
it's
Because?
they just have a very awkward stage presence.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Like they're not very charismatic?
Well, no, it's just
Yeah.
that like since it's so technically difficult, how are you gonna do it?
Oh.
Oh, you like a Weird Al trying to perform Albuquerque?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yo, the 0% of our viewership that got that because we have 0 viewers. Yeah, shout outs.
Wait, so the stuff they do is just so hard that they literally can't focus on anything else.
Or just
Kind of.
can't do it in the first place. like the performance is just bad because. you know.
Okay, so their stuff is so hard. They try to do it, but
Yes.
fail. But at the same time, they don't do anything else either because
Yes.
they're too busy focusing on it.
Yes.
So what's the good?
Nothing. That's why I wouldn't go.
Shashank said they were all right.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I paid money to see it, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, you know, to that stuff, there's also like just the fact that
I saw
you're there. Yeah,
Yay.
it's
Had
more
some,
than
like,
just listening to the music.
had some like ecstasy or some shit. Yay!
Well, I don't think he's doing that.
Why not?
I don't know. Is that a thing people do at those kind of concerts?
It's very important to remember that Shashank is definitely not doing anything illegal because he is a representative of LuckerDogs LLC. Damn it, you guys ruined it. I had like a perfect straight face on like in real life too. And you just no, come on, hold it together.
No, man. That's too crazy.
Yeah. Well, I gotta work on my corpsing, you know. I always laugh at my own jokes to feel bad afterwards. Not because I feel bad about laughing at my own jokes, but because it kind of ruins the delivery. You know what I mean?
I always laugh at my own jokes because no one else will.
But that's part of your delivery. Jokes are intentionally meant to be somewhat shitty, and like that's what makes them good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then he can pretend that he's laughing with us, and we're not just laughing at him.
That's fucked up, man.
That is really mean. I'm
Like
really
right
sorry
now.
I said that. All right, so what do you think about Dark Souls 3 might being the?
I don't think Shashank's done talking about it.
He's had his chance.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
enough. What do you think, Lucas? You think it's actually gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't really care.
What do you mean you don't really care? That's like your favorite series, like of all time.
They'll have more stuff. It'll be called like Bark Souls or something. Like you'll just be a tree, and then you'll have to fight with your limbs and stuff.
Dog Souls.
Uh,
You only play with like the video game dogs that have shown up in the past year.
wait. So it turns into like a Smash thing where it's just like video games, a video game.
No. It's like all of the characters are represented by like a dog lookalikes of that character.
So wait, okay. So you're telling me they just turn into dogs?
Yes.
How is that making it better?
Who said anything about making it better?
Oh, well, in that
Wait,
case,
did I? Viewers, rewind for like 20 seconds or so.
Wait,
Can you add an annotation here leading back to
I'm just trying to figure out what the point of doing that would be. So I assumed you were trying to make it better.
No.
All right, but then again, you did talk a lot about the shitty header file that did nothing but make things worse.
Yes.
Wait, Arvinder, hold on. I've got a mock up real quick. Hold on.
What?
You have a mock-up of what?
Here, check it out. Check out the news document.
Oh, god damn it! Now I have to open up the one that isn't just for me. Okay.
Yo, put this on the video so our viewers know what's going on.
God, you guys just really enjoy adding extra work for me.
Yo, I'll put the annotations in if you want.
We're putting in fucking production value here.
I
Yeah,
guess you're
especially
right.
this drawing. It's really professional looking.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I'll. Do you have a DeviantArt? Do you want me to link to it too?
Yeah, it's called Arvinder Sucks One at whatever.com. I don't know what you said.
I said DeviantArt. I didn't
Oh.
say email.
I didn't even know that place existed anymore.
What do you mean? That's
I don't know. Like, what is that place even for?
the same thing it was for before.
I don't know what it was for before though.
Like
Weeaboos?
people draw stuff.
Oh,
Wait, is like Japanese or like that stuff the main thing that goes on there?
No, it's just everything.
But like it's just known for that stuff,
I don't
or is it just that because we notice these things, that's what we think it is?
Yes.
All right. That's a good enough answer for me. So you guys know that well actually did
No.
you guys ever watch Afro Samurai?
I saw
Yes.
like one episode of it and I was like, this is kind of stupid. And,
Yeah, that was when I was watching it, right?
yeah,
Well,
I
did
saw
you know
like one episode and thought it was kind of stupid.
well did you know they had a game?
I'm
And
not
then-
surprised.
Did you know
That
that,
sounds
they
like
had
it'd be fun.
then did you know they had a sequel to that game?
Wait, I played it at PAX.
Afro Samurai 2?
I think so.
Well, guess what?
What?
Is there 3?
No, that game is just
Oh.
getting pulled from retail completely.
Why?
Because it sold like nothing, and then all the reviews were like, this game is bad.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
So pretty much they're not making that game anymore, and they're refunding pretty much everyone who bought it.
They did some weird camera angle shit when I was playing it, so I didn't even know where I was and I was burnt to death.
All right, well then, good thing.
Lucas with the metaphor for life.
All right, so Ray, did you hear about the new Valkyria game?
Chronicles?
Valkyria Azure Revolution.
No, let me Google that right now because I never have our news open. It's faster this way. Valkyria
well-
Azure Revolution.
Yeah, so they're making a new game, and it's gonna come to PS4.
Yeah, it's gonna be a prequel?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, it's set, I mean, that's what it. Whoa, dang. Those are some.
Giant breasts.
Well, you don't have to be so straight.
I mean, they're literally like the middle of the thumbnail of the video.
Yeah, like I opened this up right now, and I'm just like, well,
Alright, I'm googling it now.
yeah, I think it's a prequel.
Wait, so which link is this hypothetically?
The
Polygon.
Azure.
Okay,
one?
alright. Oh shit. What the fuck, man?
So yeah, this game's coming out, but for anyone that cares, Valkyria Chronicles will be coming out, or there's going to be an HD remaster. So I'm assuming they're just going to take the PC port they did and they're going to put that on PS4. Bad news. These are only the Japanese release stuff, so we don't know if it's going to make it to America. Because from what I remember, Valkyria Chronicles was one of those games that they had to do all that campaigning for, right?
Probably, yeah.
Where with like, I don't remember what was Valkyria Chronicles originally on Wii?
That's a good question. I only ever played the PC for it, so I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Valkyria Chronicles. If we go to Wikipedia, we should find out.
So
Here we go. PlayStation 3.
Okay, so it was only PlayStation 3, so it wasn't part of that campaign. But when did it actually release in America?
Let's see. It released around. It actually released everywhere way later in Japan. So April 24th for Japan, right?
Mhm.
Next release was October 30th, Australia. First time Australia's ever gotten anything before the rest of the, Western language speaking world.
Well,
Then
they're
Europe,
closer.
October 31st. Australia beat them by 1 day. North America, November 4th.
Okay, that's
Oh.
actually not that bad.
Microsoft Windows, November 11th.
Right, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Considering like the way a lot of these JRPGs tend to be. So if that's the case with that game, and if they manage to put a PC port out, I'm guessing there was at least some demand for it. So this game will probably come out.
Yeah, it was pretty decently reviewed overall too.
Yeah. So look for this game. I don't know, maybe next year, or at least it'll come out in Japan next year.
Yeah.
So let's hope that it actually makes it to America.
I mean, it's about half a year's difference between so it basically depends on how much they view it as a decent success in the Americas.
Yeah, the half an year is actually pretty good for the port or the localization stuff for this stuff because
When it's not a series already entrenched here,
Yeah.
it's hard to get it over.
yeah.
Oh, sales of the game were mixed despite positive press. That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Well, good job. Yeah, at least you bought it.
Yeah. Well,
So
no, I bought
support
it
them.
after the PC port came out, so
All right. Well, at least you're showing that people want to play it.
yeah.
All right. So as Lucas was saying earlier, there is PS2 emulation on the PS4.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm gonna have to like make a big list of good PS2 games that you guys have to play.
Right, but the thing is, the only thing that it's going to be working for now is a couple of games that are being bundled with the Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition. And it's going to come with some PS2 games, which I think it was Star Wars Racer Revenge, Star Wars Jedi Fighter, and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. But,
dude.
Oh, do you know those games?
Bounty Hunter.
Was that a good game?
It was okay.
All right. So, yeah, but this emulation is pretty cool because they can add trophies and stuff to PS2 games and everything. And they can also add some more post-processing to it to make it actually look better. So it actually
Lens flare.
What?
Lens flare?
I don't know about lens flares. They were talking mostly about stuff like anti-aliasing or something.
What's that other shit called?
Bloom?
Bloom, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. So I'm guessing since this
You want to
they
get
have
blinded?
Yeah, I'm saying. So if they got this working for these games, it means they can probably get it working for other games. But it's going to be kind of like I'm guessing it's going to be like the Xbox 360 emulation on the Xbox One, where the people, like the publishers or whatever, we're going to have to sign off on it, which means we might not get that many games because, you know, they like releasing the HD versions and stuff and like making you pay for it again instead of just letting you play the old stuff. Just speaking of Star Wars Battlefront, do you know that the people that bought like the deluxe edition stuff, they actually couldn't play at like midnight when the game released?
Oh, really?
Whereas people who bought the normal version could.
You'll get wrecked.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
What a shame. I would have been really sad. I had to wait like 2 hours.
Well, it was more than 2 hours, I think.
How long was it?
I don't know, half a day, like 6 hours or something.
I could have slept in that time.
Well, that's not the point. The point
it kinda is though.
No, but the point is you don't make the people who paid more have the worst experience.
Why not?
Because they're the ones who are gonna pay for more crap later on. If they hate your crap, then they're gonna be mad about other stuff.
They realized that Battlefront was really bad. So it was a warning. They were like, in the future, just don't do this anymore. You fucked up.
Just don't make the game?
No, it's the people
that
bought
they're
it.
telling them to not buy their game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, because then you get their loyalty and they will buy your game because you told them not to and you're being honest with them.
That's some reverse psychology stuff going on.
Yeah.
So for anyone interested, Star Citizen's first-person shooter module beta thing is going to come out in the next couple of weeks.
I feel like that game is never going to come out.
But the first-person shooter module is coming out in the next couple of weeks.
All right, let's play it then.
Did you back it on Kickstarter and stuff?
I was Kickstarter.
Because I'm pretty sure it's only open to people that actually put some money into it. I don't think it's open to everyone.
I donated like 5 cents, I think.
I don't think you can even do that. I think the minimum
you could because I
requirement...
was Kickstarter.
Okay, so even you guys aren't that interested in this thing.
I actually kind of am. What do you mean, even you guys?
Because you guys were the ones who showed interest in it earlier.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's pretty interesting when it's done.
You were looking
Like
for the
never.
full game.
Yeah.
You don't care about this like individual stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, if I want just a shooter, I could just play just a shooter.
Right. But if this is good, at least it'll show you that maybe the game will actually be good.
Yeah, but like I don't care, you know.
All right, yeah, you're right. So, Ray, do you know about the Odin Sphere games?
Wait, is that refresh me? Is that Dragon Crown? Was that them? Or is that someone else? Yeah, let me just Google Odin Sphere because I don't want to get like things mixed up, you know? Odin Sphere, Oh, it's a game. I thought it was like a group. I was like,
no, the game Odin Sphere.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
All right, so something weird that they did is that they're releasing an HD remaster of their game, of their PS2 game on PS3 and PS4 and Vita.
Okay.
But they did some weird like Twitter thing where they said that if we get enough what was it? I think it was just retweets or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then they would do like something weird. And what they did is that they are now going to release an 8-bit remake of the game also on browsers.
That's kind of random. You know, it's like they're branching out in both directions at once.
Yeah, so they're like their game, if you go look at it, is actually like really high quality in terms of like the visuals and stuff.
Can you edit out the part where I thought they were like a game development company? Because that was actually kind of embarrassing.
Well, if I remember to.
You're not gonna, are you?
I said if I remember to.
Okay. You don't actually have to edit it out.
But if I remember to, I will.
Or you can also choose to edit out the part where I ask you not to edit it out. Or the part where I ask you to edit it out.
We'll see.
But will we?
I mean, we will, because when it comes out, you'll get to find out.
Well, I won't see, because I never watch our podcast.
Well, in that case, you're fine.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
Arvinder.
What?
Speaking of people who watch the podcast,
Yeah?
Do we have any?
No, Arvinder, because he has to edit it, right?
Yeah.
So while you're doing it, what is like consistently the best and worst parts?
Well, you can't just ask me this, like, on the spot.
I am.
This, like, requires thinking.
No, it doesn't. No. I don't mean like very specific things. I just mean like, is the news significantly worse all the time? Because it probably.
No, that's not true, because as long as there's, like, one person who's responding, it's fine. But like
Okay.
if there is some times where like no one responds, then it might not be. But at the same time, when we talk about our weeks and do normal dumb shit,
That's the charm.
that also happens all the time there. So you know, it's a little bit of a.
That's
It's
the
not.
charm.
It's not like much worse or better or anything. But so you guys hear about the YouTube? What was it? The Fair Use Protection Program?
Nope.
Anyone else?
Is this anything to do with YouTube
No.
Red? Which sucks, by the way?
It has nothing to do with YouTube Red.
Oh, okay, then. Which sucks, by the way?
Wait, why does it suck? I actually want to know because I don't know much about it.
Well, it's not that it sucks, is that, like, when it was rolled out, like, it also took down a whole bunch of, like, foreign videos all of a sudden. You remember that?
Foreign videos?
Yeah, I think it was, like, a lot of, like, I think Japanese or Korean videos, like, stopped being viewable on YouTube because of some sort of weird, like, copyright thing, maybe?
Because people were paying for it, paying YouTube for it, they couldn't do that?
I think so. Let's see. I mean, there were a lot of people complaining about YouTube Red for, like, random reasons.
Well, that's not surprising.
Yeah, but
It's
no.
like-
One of the things that was like a legit complaint was that just a lot of foreign videos got taken down.
Well, that's
so
weird.
like, it's not directly related to Red. It's just as a result of the policy that created Red. So I always like to add in the whole YouTube Red sucks thing whenever it gets brought up.
It got taken down for just like anyone? It didn't matter.
Yeah. Just like period. I don't think you can watch them anymore.
But is it just you can't watch them here or you can't watch them in their own country?
Like on YouTube, I think.
But like, because
wow.
you know how some videos.
Oh
you
yeah,
can
no,
only
I
watch-
know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the open country thing.
Okay, because that's actually kind of weird. Because I can see that it's like maybe the weird rules with how you get paid for that stuff might not work with it. But yeah, that's actually pretty strange. But the Fair Use Protection Program, not really sure how much of it is actually like a program that's protecting. But what YouTube did was they showed off, or at least they were like highlighting some videos that they saw to be proper fair use. And these videos had been that they had DMCA like strikes against them by other people who wanted to take the videos down. And the way that the YouTube like takedowns work is that if you're the person who has, like, let's say for example, made a game that someone's using in their video, you can just go and say that, oh, they're using my game, I want this taken down, and then the video will get taken down, and the other person has to go and actually say, I don't want this being taken down, and then they can like fight back for it. And if the people who chose to, or the people who did the strike against it, then they have a certain period of time to actually go to court against it. Otherwise, the person's video can go back up. So what a lot of people do is they
This is
just
like
do it.
Congress, dude. Like
Right.
the whole, pass a law and then gets vetoed, and you need to go back with like 2/3.
So what a lot of people do is they kind of abuse it and just take down videos. Like, for example, one of the people they showed off or they're highlighting was Jim Sterling. He had a video with these indie developers where he said that their game is crap, and then those guys went and took down his video, and then he put it back up, and then he said he was willing to fight them, but of course they didn't want to actually like go to court. They're just doing it because they didn't like what he had to say. So that's like one of the things that they're highlighting, is that they're saying that if those people do decide to take like for example Jim Sterling to court, YouTube will back him up with at least or with up to $1 million
Oh, wow.
in like the actual legal stuff. Now, whether that means they'll actually do this for more people in the future is unclear, But for now, they're saying that they're willing to at least fight for their users instead of always being on the company side, which is kind of how it's been before this. So maybe this is a good thing, or this could just be them like trying to get some good PR or something and just only working with these guys. All right, guys.
I don't know.
Good response to that.
It seems like
Sorry, I was
seems like
busy.
someone's gonna like abuse it.
I would normally be asleep by now, so I'm kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, so the problem is that this isn't necessarily stopping people from attacking anyone other than these people for now. So exactly what kind of impact it has is like nothing really. But I guess they're just trying to say that, oh, we're helping our people, which is, I guess, them just kind of not actually doing anything to help. They're just saying they're helping. So who knows? But at least it's better than what it was before. There's at least that. There's one good thing to say about it. So, Lucas, you interested in the new Rocket League DLC coming out?
I mean, it's free.
Yeah?
Yeah, so yes.
They're going to have their first arena that's not just...
That's pretty cool.
That's like a template.
Is it the circle?
I didn't look into that.
People have been asking for the circle.
It might be if that's what most people are asking for. That's probably what they're going to deliver. But it is one of the ones from the older, the game before this.
Yeah, so it's probably the circle.
You excited to get in the circle?
Yes, even though we haven't played that game again.
Well, like I said, we just need to get Curtis, and then we can play it.
Yeah, dude. He hasn't even been on this in like 3 months.
He just wanted to be on the game stuff.
Specifically Far Cry.
Well, that was just the one I asked him to be on. You have to ask him, otherwise he's not going to come. So it's your duty now to get Curtis so we can play Rocket League.
Man, I have other stuff to do.
Is Rocket League like still fun to you?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't play it anymore though because no one else does.
But it is fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Just go play with randos.
No, dude, I did that for a while and then I realized like I could be doing other stuff.
So just get Curtis and we'll play this game. All right. But
Okay.
on some much more interesting news, this is going to be really interesting, guys. At the Game Awards, so how do you actually say his name? Is it just Dead Mouse?
Nah, dude, Mao 5.
All right. So Dead Mouse 5 will be performing at the Game Awards.
Dead mouth.
You excited, Lucas?
Not really.
But you love Dead Mouse 5.
Do I?
Yeah.
His sets are like techno now.
Oh, it is, so that's not you?
Yeah, nah.
And so what did you think, he's like shitty now?
I don't know.
Man, you're really giving out those opinions right now. Also gonna be there is
CHVRCHES.
yeah, what is that?
CHVRCHES.
Yes, no, seriously, what is that?
CHVRCHES.
CHVRCHES.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you say it.
It's spelled CHVRCHES.
Wait, do you actually not understand?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a U.
What?
It's supposed to be a U.
What?
Like, you know how V's kind of look like U's?
So it's supposed to be Kirkus?
Fucking... Alright, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Carcass. Definitely.
Alright,
Kirkus.
you're just fucking with me.
So what is it supposed to be?
Fucking churches, dude.
You mean Kirkus?
No, Curtis.
Yeah. Carcass.
Alright. Yeah, well, I've never heard of whoever that is.
Oh, really?
I don't even know if that's like one person. I don't know
You've
if
never
that's
heard
like
of
a group.
Curtis before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
who's
stuff
Curtis?
that's been on here before.
Well, this is a different Curtis.
Oh, true. This is all caps, and it's got a V in it for some reason.
Yeah. So whoever that is.
Vertis.
Alright, so, well, Shashank's not here, so we don't really have much to say about this.
Wait,
but
let me message Shank. Would you want to ask him?
no, it's not. I'm not asking. It's too long to just ask him.
I'm just gonna message him Dead Mouse.
Okay. Alright, so there's now a Fallout 4 mod, where this doesn't just use that dialogue thing where it tells you the one or two words explaining it. You can actually see the what exactly your characters are gonna say, and you can pick from that. So all those people complaining, there's one good thing about the dialogue. Alright, glad Shank's not here.
Hey, are you gonna, like, get Fallout 4?
No,
Why not?
I didn't get it.
I didn't like the other game, so why would I get this one?
Oh, really? I actually think that all of the previous games were some of my favorite games I've ever played, and yet I don't have any plans to get Fallout 4.
Well, that's just because you're like a piece of shit.
No, it's because I don't have any time.
Well, you only need to play like a little bit at a time, and then
No, dude, that game is like a shitload of hours.
yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't just play it a couple of hours or 1 hour.
You remember when I
Okay.
bought Remember when I bought Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, like whenever it came out?
Yeah,
Since then, I've played 10 hours of it.
that's all right.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you
when
play
did I
the
buy
game. I don't remember, but the point is, it's not like the game requires you to play for like 60 hours to have fun. You
It
can
does
make your
that.
own fun in the amount of time you have.
The other thing is, it just takes too long to do anything.
Because it's a slow, boring game.
Yes.
All right, that's well, okay.
Yeah, welcome to LuckerDogsCast, where we dump on Fallout 4.
All right.
Despite the fact I don't think any of us are playing it.
yeah,
I think it would actually be really fun.
the only one who is playing it isn't even here because he's
Who's
at
that?
Shashank.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just message Fallout 4 to Shashank.
Wait, don't. All right. So while I talk about this this Deus Ex stuff, I want you guys to look at the trailer for Push Me, Pull You. All right. So go look at that trailer while I just say this news thing. I don't remember
so
how
you're
long.
just acknowledging that we're not going to listen to you this time, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it a pmpygame.com? Push Me, Pull You? A video game about friendship and wrestling?
Yeah. yeah. That's the one.
This looks really weird.
So go look at that while I say Deus Ex Mankind Divided has been delayed for 6 months now.
Oh,
and
no.
it won't release until August 23rd. Yeah. So
I'm sorry, what?
that was me trying to say the word.
No. What is going on in this video?
Oh my god. Wait.
What? No.
I actually don't understand at all what is
We
happening.
need a link for our viewers.
I put all the new stuff on the description.
Well, what if they just don't care like we don't care? We need to make sure they actually care about this, because what are we watching?
Well,
Oh.
don't worry, the
Oh, dear
link is
God.
there for anyone who wants to watch this. So what do you guys think?
I just don't understand. What's the concept here?
So the point of the game is to keep the ball in your side, and
You're basically cat dog, right?
yeah,
And then the enemy team is also cat dog.
yeah,
But
just
like, who
different.
controls cat and dog?
Each person controls one head.
So there's 4 people?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's 2-on-2.
I thought it was supposed to be like you control both sides, and it's really weird.
You can probably play like that.
Here's what it says. PMPY combines the best parts of 2v2 local multiplayer with
yes.
the worst parts of your last breakup. That's their tagline.
So just keep the ball in your side. The concept's pretty simple, but what's actually happening is a little. It kind of makes me uncomfortable just looking at it.
They learned from Rocket League. The interest isn't in the ball. The interest is in everything that's going on with the ball. So
That's very good.
Our next game idea should be.
Oh, no.
There's a ball, right?
Okay.
And then what's the interesting thing about around the ball?
You want me to come up with it right now?
The fact that it can become a square ball in that game?
No, but
if-
like our new thing.
All right, we'll just have it so that so the ball. What if the player is the ball?
Oh shit. Wait, so how do you have like multiple players? Are they each half of the ball?
Well, yeah, because then you got to work together to roll.
I feel like that would get really shitty really fast.
You can't roll with one side, man. You need both sides.
So, wait, the ball's not even together and you're just like a plate?
Oh, dude, you're all one ball,
Okay.
but you can fight for control and move in different directions.
So what's the goal though?
Didn't get that far,
Okay.
but there's your pitch.
Great.
So come up with something based on that. All right,
Yeah.
I gave you something. All right, so
Certainly something.
so the first episode of Resident Evil Revelations 2 is now up for free for anyone to try. So go try it out if you want. I actually got the first episode in the Humble Bundle, and I haven't played it yet. So yeah,
First episode of what now?
Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Revelations?
Yeah, no, don't worry, they fixed that.
Oh, this is really random, but have you guys ever seen like gameplay for Tales from the Borderlands?
Yeah,
It's really weird.
What do
Like
you
I
mean?
saw the finger gun thing recently.
you mean that the weird fight they have?
Yeah.
That's just one scene.
Yeah, but still, like the fact that it exists makes me think the rest of it might have also been weird.
Borderlands stuff is just weird in
No,
general.
I know, but this was like
So this was just taking the weird storytelling stuff that Telltale comes up with, combines it with the Borderlands stuff, and makes it extra weird.
I mean, yeah, we should do that sometimes. Looker Dogs finger fight. It would look like so much fun, just like we can have Arvinder, you can be like the main character, Invincible guy, just like slide down the stairs going like
All right, who will direct the entire thing?
What, like choreography wise?
Yeah.
With draws.
Oh, well, can we just get Shank to do it?
Would Shank even want to?
I mean, why not?
Good point. Yeah.
Exactly. He loves finger fighting.
All right, who wants to be a badass accountant? Definitely a virgin.
What?
So you know how like Borderlands has like those splash things where like they show the name of a person and then like a really small tagline around them. Like at the end of the finger gun fight, like the accountant stands up and like he's like the character who's shooting everyone runs out of finger bullets and then counts like he ran out. I've been counting. And he holds up like a finger, well, I guess it's arms rocket launcher, and then it zooms in on him. It does the Borderlands thing. It just says badass accountant, definitely a virgin.
We'll have the actual Luckerdog be that.
Ah,
Wait, there's an actual Luckerdog?
Yeah, Shank's dog. His name is Lucky.
Oh wait, what?
well,
He is the Luckerdog.
Whoa.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, mind blown.
All right.
I'm like really happy about that now.
So, Ray, are you interested in the Disgaea series?
It's really mimetic, but I can't get into it. Tell me things.
If you want to, they are starting to release all the Disgaea games on Steam, starting with I think this is the first one, and it'll come out in February.
Man.
That might actually make me interested.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of game can you level up to 9,999 and have that be like the base requisite for fighting the bonus boss? Yeah.
Exactly. So that's something to actually try out. The fifth game came out pretty recently, I think.
You know what I really wish they'd localize that they'd never be able to do?
What?
All those Super Robot Wars games that don't come out in the US.
Super Robot Wars?
Yeah. You ever heard the series?
What is that?
Basically, it's like the it's the Robot Series crossover video game series.
Oh, is that the one that has all the
Yes.
the
All of them.
SDHD stuff?
Yeah.
Where, like the normal gameplay is like the chibi stuff, but then they have the cutscene stuff?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
I heard of
tactical
that.
game, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
so
Mo still a thing? Is Mo still a thing?
Mo?
Mo. Arvinder, you remember Mo, right?
You mean Moe?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's always the thing.
yes, Mo's still a
It's
thing.
like, it's practically a way of life.
Mo is like the thing.
Damn. I thought maybe it like wore off by now.
No, it's working too hard, man. Like all the people in Japan are just buying that shit.
Maybe we need to
Oh.
introduce a new thing to like get them out of it.
Do you have an idea?
Buck.
Buck is, can we even be sure that the very few viewers that watch this also view our other stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're just Arvinder.
Remind me why we're doing this again? Are we still in the long goal of like getting those press passes?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
it'll come one day.
One day.
One day.
Someday.
Don't worry.
One day.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, one day.
So just start working on Buck. Sell it to
So what like defines Buck?
Well, you have to go far enough from Moe, right?
Okay, so what's like the opposite? It's just like a manly ass dude.
Yeah.
All right.
No, they're Moe manly ass dudes.
You mean like the guy from My Love
Like
Story?
JoJo?
God.
Oh.
Like Snoop Dogg.
Well.
What?
Snoop Dogg is like the epitome of Moe. Hold on, give me a second.
Excuse me? I think you're gonna have to explain yourself on that one.
Very easy. Give me a second. I just gotta find that one video where it's like the anime opening remix of Smoke Weed Every Day.
Oh god.
Oh,
Here we go.
Nichijou?
Smoke Weed Every Day anime. Which one was it? Was it Weed Circulation? Yeah, here it is. Here, you can add this to the
link?
description too.
Yay, more work.
Here you go. I sent it on the Skype chat.
Alright, let me look at this. Oh my god.
Just keep watching.
Alright.
Can you like make a smaller
So-
video of this just like showing up next to us like a reaction video?
No, that's a little too hard to do.
Alright, that's fair.
Why does this work way better than it should?
Just keep watching, it gets better.
Okay,
There's a whole bunch of them, aren't there?
so
Say that again?
There's a whole bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
There's
I think
one for
this is the best
Nichijou.
one. Personally, that's my opinion.
so the one we're looking at is the one from what's this girl's name?
Sage Sengoku?
The
Sengoku?
Bakemonogatari, dude.
No, I'm
It's
talking about the girl.
Oh.
You know, they all have their own openings or whatever.
Nadeko.
Okay. Oh yeah, the snake one. Nadeko snake.
Yeah.
This is the opening for her, but with
Yeah, what happened to like the other one? The one that Lucas hates.
Platinum Disco?
Platinum Disco.
I know the name of that one.
That's fucked up, man. You can't just bring that up again. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Alright, that was way better than it had any right to be.
Yep.
Do you ever see those things where like they take like a 2-second clip of a video and then it just like sounds like a part of a song?
Yeah.
What?
Alright, never mind.
So they just take... Did they put it in the song or something?
It's hard to explain.
Alright.
That may not have been the best interjection.
Alright, so coming out this week, November 24th, Beyond Two Souls for the PS4.
Oh yay, that did so well the first time.
Don't buy it, please. Don't buy it. And Minecraft Story Mode Episode 3 for everything, including iOS and Android. Yay. But for other weird stuff, also coming out is Tesla Grad on the Vita, which is a 2D side-scrolling puzzle platformer.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah. And so it was released before on Wii U, PS4, and PC, and it did get some pretty good reviews, so go check that out if you're into those 2D games.
Come to think of it, you could have just said one of those descriptors and it would have stood in for all of those descriptors.
You're kind of right, yeah. Coming out on November 25th is Strania the Stella Machina for the PC, which is a bullet hell shmup for anyone who like... What's so funny?
Remember, human
Why is that mistake always going to be brought back? It wasn't even that much of a mistake.
It was pretty funny, man.
There's nothing funny about Deus Ex Human Machina, okay?
Yeah.
And finally, on November 27th, is Saint Seiya Soldier's Soul for the PC. And that's a 3D fighting game based on the Saint Seiya stuff that there's a lot of. Ray, do you watch it or read any of the Saint Seiya stuff?
No, I'm not big on Saint Seiya.
Alright, well, this is a 3D fighting game based on that stuff, so anyone interested?
Yo, guys, I'm gonna go take a shower now, so I'm gonna, sign off early.
Well, don't worry, it's over.
But I want to sign off early. Just say one more thing after I leave to take a shower, so I can feel like have you ever heard of that philosopher who was like, you can't make a meaningful choice if you never really had a choice in the first place?
Okay. Alright, then...
You've heard the joke, right? It's, he goes into, a restaurant, and he asks the waitress, oh, can I get a coffee with no milk? And she's like, sorry, we're all out of milk, but you could get coffee with no cream.
So...
I'm hanging up now.
So now that he's gone, do you guys have any finishing remarks?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Alright, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay. BeomHe? What do you have to say, BeomHe?
Arvinder sucks one.
Okay, so let's I guess it's Thanksgiving next week, so for people that celebrate that, enjoy that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then go get trampled buying shitty electronics.
Yeah, we should have
electronics.
we should have a 1 day or week or month or year Duke reunion and just rent it out from whoever has it currently, and then just get a whole bunch of pizza.
That seems really expensive and pretty much impossible.
Well, in that case, let's just
Not with that attitude.
yeah.
All right, it's
Fucking
possible
Arvinder.
if we do it in the summer or something.
No, it's like this. We learn their schedules, the people that live there, scope
Okay.
it out,
Okay.
follow them,
Uh-huh.
see when they're all not there,
Uh-huh.
and then just go in.
How are we getting in?
That's a good question. Maybe they left
Still
the
have a key.
garage door
Okay,
open.
so if
Oh, Bobby still has a key.
if they did, as long as they didn't change the locks, I still have a key.
Oh, damn.
'Cause
Am I the only one who gave the key back?
Because I found one in my car.
Okay.
After-
Oh, sure,
fine,
you found
Shane.
one.
I mean, I had a lot
Found
of
one.
keys, so especially in that
Sure.
last week where I had all of your keys, so
Yeah,
who knows what I did with them.
damn.
Yeah.
Shove him up your ass.
So that's it for this week. I don't know. We don't really have any videos to push right now because we haven't really made any recently. Oh no, we did. We made we did more Quiplash.
Yeah.
I'll go and edit those and put those up in the next week. So
Oh yeah, you have to put it up before this because otherwise they won't know what buck is.
so go. Well, I guess I can do that because that's not hard to do. Those
Yeah.
videos are easy to do.
Yes,
So
upload it.
go enjoy those. Have fun because we're really funny. And that's it for this week. Bye.
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 Okay. Oh shit! Clicked on the wrong thing.